this is for all the mothers fighting.
Welcome back, viewers, from wherever you're watching us from. If you've just tuned in, this is Just Ladies and you're with me, Valentine Karaoke. Now remember, you can find us on Facebook at Just Ladies, Instagram at Just Ladies, Twitter at Just Ladies. You can be free to give us your comments and your views or your questions about today's show and the guest that I have in studio. Like I told you earlier, I have a lady who's taking the world by storm at a very young age. She is Roshanara Ibrahim. Finally, I got the name correct.
You did.
Roshanara, welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
My pleasure.
Good. Sorry, I cut you short.
No worries.
Okay, I need you to tell me something about yourself. Give me a brief history. Who are you? Who is Roshanara?
Roshanara Ibrahim is the current Miss World Kenya 2016. I'm also a law student at the University of Nairobi, as well as an entrepreneur and a very avid worker within the charity field.
All right. You said something about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Could you kindly give me some bit more flesh about your entrepreneurship?
I work with my family in the gemstone field. So we work a lot with savorites, which are mined in the Savo area in Kenya, as well as diamonds from Congo. On the other side, I have my own company, Muse Limited, where we want to start beekeeping and working with honey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Impressive. And then you said something about being a lawyer. Wow, the whole package.
I'm graduating from law school in 2 weeks. I'm super excited. I have my exams next week, after which I'm free from law school. I'll have a law degree. After that, depending on whether I win Miss World or not, I'll probably be pursuing my KSL,
So
my bar exam.
you're going to be practicing.
Depends. I like keeping my options open, so depending on where I end up by the end of this year, we'll see.
Can I ask what kind of law is it criminal law? Is it...
So at the moment I'm doing a basic law degree, which is everything, but in the future I'd like to focus on international human rights law and humanitarian law.
Wow.
Yeah.
So can I call you Rosh?
Yes,
It's
you
a bit-
can. Feel
Thank
free.
you. So
It's a tongue-twisting name, huh?
it is.
Roshanara.
Tell me about it. I'm just about to bite my tongue in studio right now. Remember to give us your views about what you think and what you'd like me to ask Rosh. When I'm just about to get to know her more, feel free to ask on social media. Remember, I said Facebook, Just Ladies, Instagram at Just Ladies, and Twitter, Just Ladies. Now, before we get to your questions, I have a few of my own where I'd like to interact with you.
Okay.
Yeah? So I hope you don't mind.
Are they scary questions?
Not really. You can handle it. I mean, you're Miss
Okay.
World Kenya. What can she
Let's
handle?
do this.
All right. So, who was your role model when you were growing up, and has that person influenced where you are today?
Growing up, I used to watch the Oprah Winfrey Show a lot, and I was a huge fan of Condoleezza Rice. Yeah, so being great women, being great black women in a society that expects so much in the United States, they did impact me. My dreams were bigger than they would have been otherwise.
Okay,
Yeah.
so congratulations to Oprah and Condoleezza Rice, because I guess you've achieved half of what you thought you would, right?
No. I guess I take every day as it comes. I try to be the best that I can at all possible times. I try to live my life to the fullest capacity. And so I am where I am today. You know, thank God I've worked hard, I have. But my journey doesn't end here. I refuse to believe it ends here. I believe there's so much more in store for me. And, well, I don't know. 3 years ago, I didn't think I'd be here. In fact, I didn't even think that it was possible for me to be Miss World Kenya, you know, to begin with. And so God knows where I'll be in the next 3 years. In fact, I was just telling my mom today, I had no idea I'd be where I am today. And here I am. So what? Am I going to have my mansion near Buckingham Palace in the next 3 years? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
But you know
Yeah.
something, someone told me sometime that you don't set limits to your dreams.
You
And if your
don't.
dreams are not big enough, if they don't scare you, then they're not big enough.
They're not.
So go for
Exactly.
it. Yeah?
I intend to.
So how did you decide to pursue the career that you're in today? Was it like a pivotal moment or?
Okay, so to begin with, I wanted to do a medical degree, and I completed my high school in India, and I thought, hey, why not just go into a pre-med course? I did that, came back to Kenya, got an internship with the Aga Khan Hospital in Mombasa. I guess that's when I just realized this wasn't for me. I'm a really outgoing person. I like meeting people. I like getting out there and doing things, learning a lot. My hunger for knowledge is insatiable. And I just felt like the hospital walls were limiting me. And also, when you think about the emotional impact it had on me, I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
And so then, I don't know what it was. My dad had always said growing up, you know, you do so well with as a lawyer, because I love arguing, I love reading. It's a cliche, right? She loves arguing, let her go be a lawyer.
Not really. It depends, you know, some people argue and they don't make sense at all.
That's true.
So yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's where I decided, you know, why not? It's the only other thing I feel inclined to doing, so why not? So I enrolled myself in the University of Nairobi here, and I loved it. First year was amazing. It did get quite challenging towards, you know, the middle and the end, but law is something I love doing, and I'm definitely going to be incorporating it in everything that I do from now on.
I might just have you as my lawyer. You know, you said something about doing med, and funny thing, I started out with med, but then I figured that that's not for me.
No.
Well, we all know how that
starts with med. You know?
It's what your parents want you to do. You know, if you're not a doctor or a lawyer, then you're not doing
Quite
anything.
the opposite. For me, law is what my parents wanted me to do, but med, I was full on. I'm passionate. I want to help people. You know, but med wasn't the right way for me, and I actually have found my way now, and it's related to med. I'm actually brand ambassador for Smile Train, and Smile Train deals with children with cleft lip and palate, and so there's med, came back.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's still following you.
Exactly. We offer children with cleft lip and surgery, cleft lip and palate free surgery. So yeah, you could actually help me spread the awareness later on.
Definitely
You
will.
could figure out something.
I hope you guys are keen enough. There's something that is going to help you from that statement. You've said something about how you're helping with a Smile Train. So tell me more about the charities that you're involved in as Miss World Kenya 2016.
Okay, first and foremost, Smile Train. I have a passion to help these kids, and it's honestly very it's heartbreaking to see children with the clefts. They're not able to eat well. Breathing is a difficulty. Their dental formula is messed up, and one in every 10 children actually dies before their 10th birthday.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very painful to see these children go through what they're going through, and to know that all it is a 30-minute surgery to fix their lives for good. So it's honestly something I'm very inclined to at the moment. That's my first and foremost project. After that, I'm trying to help get menstrual cups out to forgotten communities, to girls and women actually, that don't have access to menstrual cups and hygiene products. So that's another thing I'm taking on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Quite the humanitarian.
I try. It gives me joy. It gives me joy to give to other people what they can't attain for themselves.
True.
It
It's
does.
a satisfactory feeling when you see someone smile because of you.
That's true.
Tell me, how do you handle criticism? I'm sure there's so many people who've told you off because they think that you're doing it for the title. So how do you handle it?
I'll say this to you, and I'll say this to other girls out there. Don't let anyone hold you back from what you believe is your passion, yeah? If it makes you happy and it's what you want to do, then go ahead and do it. Don't let anyone stop you, because if you listen to every other Tom, Dick and Harry that came to you and said, oh, you're doing this because of the crowd, because you have to, are you really gonna stop helping all those people that need your help out there because of those 3 pathetic people? Of course not. So yeah, I just hold strong to your heels and do what you have to do.
I love
At the end of the day, you go to sleep with your own thoughts. You
True.
don't think for anyone else. No one else thinks for you. So as long as you're happy with what's in your mind, that's all that counts.
I love the way you say pathetic people.
They are pathetic people. If they hold you back from, you know, your dreams and where you're going, then
Yeah.
they are pathetic people. Why not focus on their own lives instead of, you know, try to damage others?
Wow, I'm loving this. I hope you are too. We'll be going for a short break, but when we come back, we have social media. I can see you guys are flocking my Facebook page with questions to Rosh. Wow. But hey, we'll be right back after the break. Remember to tune in Facebook, Just Ladies, Instagram at Just Ladies, and Twitter, Just Ladies.
This is for